Welcome, everybody, right here to TJ Ribs on Acadian and I-10. This is the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. I'm Chris Powers, and we are excited to start the new year right here. First show of the new year, Coach.
23.
23. It's hard for me to even say. 2020. I thought we'd be flying.
23.
I thought when you'd be coming in the parking lot, you'd be flying and landing.
23.
My goodness gracious.
Looking forward to some great things in 23.
23 is going to be unbelievable. 22 has been incredible.
Yep.
Let's look at some numbers. These are some impressive numbers. We give away stats as far as, with football and baseball and what have you. Let's start with academics. That's where it all starts. 149 student athletes under 3.0 GPA or higher in the fall of 2022. That's pretty incredible. 140 student athletes maintained a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or higher. 140. 77 graduates, 15 all-SWAC honors, and 6 all-tournament. Yeah. That's pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, that's really good. And obviously, we do these shows, and I don't know if we really had our academic unit up here on this show, but I think it's a testimony of our coaches working with our advisors and our compliance, working together to produce these type of numbers. And we have coaches that really take leadership and they're really concerned about the student, and these numbers talk about that. Right. I know we're in the business of winning ball games, but we're also in the business of advancing young folks to be successful in life. And when you start looking at these numbers, that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
No question about that. So the academics are great. When coaches go inside those living rooms and they say, I want your kid to graduate, you can back it up with this. And you can back it up with facility upgrades, because athletes love to see great facilities. We have the track and field upgrades, basketball court, brand new basketball court, the Tony Clayton meeting rooms, the F.G. Clark Activity Center weight room upgrades, the softball sprinkler system, officers, a volleyball and equipment manager, fan text line and QR codes, Jaguar information booth, and the banners and signage all over for the Baseball Hall of Fame, corporate sponsors, and AWD Mumford Fieldhouse and Stadium. So, Coach, right now, facilities have never looked better at Southern University.
Chris, you've been doing your homework, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of that, probably our average fan don't know that. And and so when you start talking about what we have been able to accomplish, then you start looking at this and people say, wow, that's a lot. And obviously, if you really seen our facilities, in the prior years to what we have done over the last couple of years, then we've been doing a good job. And that just haven't been led by me, right? That's been led by the coaches helping me get in front of people to donate money, by the staff engaging into different events where people can come in and make donations and being creative about raising funds so we can do these type of things. I'm the first to say that we are not begging for anything, but our budget is very modest,
right.
From the state perspective of athletics. And so we had to go out and do a lot of things. And, I'm looking forward to us continue to move ourselves forward to 2023. I'm looking forward to, being able where people can be at home and get tickets from their mobile device.
Right.
Sitting at your desk and get tickets. And so just to put everybody on alert, that's coming soon.
Yeah.
And we almost there, and some things – we don't happen as fast as we'd like for them to happen, right? Because there are more components to the university than just athletics. And so you're going to do different things. That means merchant codes. That means giving access to third-party groups to our bank accounts and all those things so the funds can be transferred and all those things. And not all the time the university may not be happy with giving up that type of information.
Right.
And so you have to politic it a little bit to make sure that you can get these things done that everybody else seems to be doing at this particular time. Right. And so I'm fortunate that we do have leadership at the top level that understands and trying to help us advance athletics the best way that we can.
And speaking of donors that you were talking about, it's now come out. Marlon has passed it on to me, Marlon Hollins, that we've passed over 1,000 donors in 2022. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, pretty.
And I know
impressive.
you're not satisfied.
No, but I'm appreciative.
Right.
From like the old pastor say at church, from whence we came. We come from a long ways in a short period of time, and so this number speaks volumes, and we know that this number can continue to grow. And so I often say to our staff, to our coaches, is that we got to continue to put a product together that people want to invest in. And so it started with these type of numbers you're talking about, graduation, our academic numbers, right? They're very good. We talk about putting a product on the field that people don't mind investing in and see us improve our sports. And so facilities, or people don't mind seeing you working toward going to another level where they don't mind investing in helping you go to another level.
Right.
And then we're going to need all that support, but we want to make sure that we're doing our job as well.
No question about that. And one of the other images that you do is now in today's world, social media. And I think Marlon has a lot to do with this. The SID department is here. All the athletic staff is here. How about this, Jaguar Nation? Southern University ranked 5th in the nation in social media interaction growth. That outranks LSU that finished 10th. Give that up for Marlon Hollins and all the gang over there. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so, I'm gonna be the first one to say, I'm not too smart when it comes to all these
You
social
think
media.
Twitter's a bird?
Right? Yeah. And so with Dr. Hollins, Marlon, and our SID office, and we kind of developed this social media group, right? And each team also have a person that leads to make sure that we are sharing this information and putting everything out to our fans and making sure that people know what's going on in athletics. And we work hard. So I'm almost to the point, and they say the first thing I say when somebody called me and they say, I got a couple of calls tonight, they say, well, I didn't know it was the show tonight. The first thing I do that they know that I'm going to say, well, why they didn't know it was the show? We're not doing our jobs on social media, right?
That's right.
But that's not always the case. And so we're asking everybody to make sure that they are following us on all our social media. Marlon's going to speak to a little of that next week. I want to make sure he get up here because we know that we got a big show next week, and it's important if they want to follow all our student athletes, follow what we're doing, that they really going to have to zero into all our social media so they can follow us. So I don't want to hear that when people tell me, oh, I didn't know y'all was having a show tonight, right? I want to make sure everybody know where to go to.
That's right.
And also, with that being said, we're doing very good with our Rod, what is that at home that our
Jaguar Sports
Network.
Yep.
And that's another means that I want to make sure that we're getting out as well, and obviously our new website.
Right, that's nice. I like that website too.
If a lot of people go to our website, gojazsports.com, I think they'll see a lot of things.
That is one of the best websites I've seen, and that includes some big Division I schools. So with all of this success, the word getting out, the facility upgrades, the academics and what have you, we get on the field and on the court, where you can shine. Baseball, Western Divisional champions again. I just saw Coach just a moment ago. SWAC tournament runner-up, 4 Major League Baseball contracts signed. In bowling, SWAC tournament runner-up, freshman of the year in Jalen Rogers. Soccer, 3rd place. Football, Western Divisional champions, plus got a NFL draft pick in Carter, round 7 pick of the 2022 draft, and then they went to the Chicago Bears. Also, they finished in the top defense in 10 areas of the top 25. So with that brings winning on the field as well.
Yeah, so we've been able to produce.
Yep.
Obviously we want to win in everything that we do, but we've been able to make sure that we are finishing the top finishing orders in our league and in the sports that we're competing in. And so though I think we should win everything, yes. But obviously, we've been able to put good products out there and exciting products where people don't mind come seeing, and we've been able to show that as it relates to winning. And so I'm very appreciative of that. I mean, I know basketball is going to get up here in a minute, and both of those sports are off and running right now. And so obviously track, doing well. So, I think that I told this story before. I said that we went through some tough times, but I told the staff in year 5, going to year 6, we should be coming out of it. We're getting all our scholarships back. We're able to upgrade, and I don't like talking about what happened to us several years ago with that unusual data ban, but this is kind of the timetable that I set that I think that Southern should become even more dominant in what we do.
No question about that. And speaking of dominance, we need your dominance as well. Remember this date, March 24th. Save that date. That's Jagathon. So we're going to be asking your help for that. Again, that's March 24th. How about Coach Alumni Weekend? 6,300 with a big game between Grambling State for the men and women. 6,300 fans of the MT Clark.
That's a big
That's
one
unbelievable
right there.
And the students weren't on
The students
on
weren't there.
campus.
No,
Yeah,
they weren't
it's
on
unbelievable.
campus. In the community and alumni weekend, they came out and supported, and obviously we all had a good time in the building.
Yeah.
And anytime you can beat that school up north,
Yeah.
anything, it made the food taste better,
Right.
right? And so
Right.
we're enjoying it, and so I'm thankful for that. But here's the challenge. You know, obviously we going on the road, and I said all the time, boy, we catch a lot of slack on the road, right? Everybody want to beat us, but I need that same crowd when they come back home again, right?
Right.
So I'm asking the community, asking all the supporters, don't stop. We need to be able to pack that building.
Right. We got some good games coming up, too, by the way. And let's give it up for bowling as well. Second in the SWAC, 10-4, 1 win behind first place. Coach Doyle over there knows what he's doing, right?
MVP Doyle.
That's it.
He
That's
know
it.
what he's doing.
Unbelievable. All right,
You keep it going.
that's right. When we come back, we're going to be talking to Sean Woods as he's putting his food down right now. Look how fast he's in the fast zone. As fast as he goes down the court.
He just got off the court, so he's been up there all day. He's trying to put something in him right quick.
We'll be back with Coach Sean Woods. We're talking men's basketball for Southern University Jaguars. We'll continue with the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar athletics. Back in a moment, right after this on Pelican Sports TV.
Let's go, Jags.
Hey y'all, I'm Amanda Shaw. We all know Louisiana is as fun as all get out. So get out, take a road trip, and explore our state. Fill her up, then try a new restaurant that's as fun-loving as it is food-loving. Grab the family and take off for monumental adventures at our 21 state parks, or take a magical minivan tour along our 19 scenic trails and byways. Louisiana's a trip. Take one today.
This is Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. Plan your road trip at LouisianaIsATrip.com.
It's game day. A day that should be spent in the living room, not the kitchen. So next game, you just worry about the score. Because we've got the food covered. With hand-battered, cooked-to-order, always fresh, never, ever frozen chicken fingers. Craveable cane sauce. Crispy crinkle-cut fries, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Official chicken of Southern University.
Are you interested in a college major with numerous career opportunities? Look no further than the Southern University College of Agricultural, Family, and Consumer Sciences. Agriculture is more than working on a farm. Our students are gaining hands-on experience and conducting cutting-edge research in the areas of agricultural sciences, family and consumer sciences, and urban forestry and natural resources. Our students also participate in internships and travel to national conferences. Our student organizations include students from diverse backgrounds with close bonds. These organizations provide our students with leadership and personal development skills needed to help them gain employment with top industry leaders. If you're not sure what you want to major in at Southern University, I encourage you to try ag. For more information about the College of Agricultural, Family, and Consumer Sciences, visit our website at www.suagcenter.com or call 225-771-2242.
I need to try it first.
We're a nation of hardworking Americans, and businesses will always be the lifeline of this great country. As a business owner, you understand the importance of your reputation. In times of uncertainty, you need a real lawyer who's serious about protecting you and your business. You need a problem solver. You need the law firm of Clayton and Fouger. Tony Clayton is a proven trial lawyer. He'll defend you and your business to the fullest extent of the law. Protect your investment and call the law firm of Clayton and Fouger today.
Shell, the rhythm of Louisiana.
Speed up your winnings and play quick sixes from the lottery. Win up to $6,000. Hit the winning shot and pick up Money Shot. Win up to $10,000. Feeling lucky? Then play Lucky 7. 15 chances to win. Top prize, $77,777. Play all 3 new scratch-offs from the lottery, giving you a reason to smile.
All right, welcome back, everybody, here at the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. Got Coach Sean Woods right here. 5-0 in conference play, Coach. Unbelievable.
It's been pretty good so far. Our guys are really keen in, and I tell you what, it's fun to watch. Watching that ball go through the hole. And I play for a guy named Billy Donovan and Coach Pitino, and they always said good offense beats good defense any day of the game beats 0-0.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what though, your defense is pretty suffocating. Your defense is giving teams fits right now.
Well, I kind of got offended last night. I was watching Alcorn and Prairie View play, and they kept saying one team is the best offensive team in the league and the other team is the best defensive team in the league. All my players called me saying, "Coach, I thought we was at the top of this." Top of that. I said, TV will make a man say anything just from publicity standpoint. But tell the truth, these Southern Jaguars got both of those deals taken care of.
That's right. That's exactly right. How about Tyrone Lyons? And you and I were talking offset, Impact Player of the Week. This guy can do it down low. He can do it in the corner with a three-point shot. The southpaw is unbelievable. The lefty is incredible. That guy's incredible.
He's finally coming along. I'm telling you what. Coach Banks has been some long nights talking about old Ty Boogie, ain't it? When he coming, and now he's coming. And I just told him, look, you were getting all these accolades at the beginning. You were putting pressure on yourself and things like that. We don't need you to score 30 points. We just need you to be Ty Lyons. And that means that you'll become a stat sheet stuffer. You know what I mean?
Right.
You get 9 rebounds. You're getting 14 points. You're getting 7 assists. You're dominating the game, And that's what he's doing now. The other night against Grambling, didn't shoot it well, but he had 9 key rebounds.
Right.
He had 6 assists. He was doing things that help us win basketball games.
Right. And another guy, Breon Whitley, I've never seen a player as smart as he is and as athletic he is. He's not going to make stupid mistakes, and he knows as soon as when he does it, if he does something, he'll pat himself, say, okay, I got to do better and what have you. But this guy can hit threes. He can do finger rolls. And I always talked about Williams Jr., number 0 jumping out of the gym. This guy's got an unbelievable vertical leap.
I tell you what, when we got Breon Whitley from Murray State, all they would do is sit him in the corner and let him shoot jump shots. And if he made them, he played, and if he didn't, he wouldn't. And now he's become a complete basketball player. He drives it to the basket. He's our most aggressive driver in transition. He doesn't settle, but he shoots it good enough to where you got to let him shoot a couple that don't think that they're going in, because 5 of them may go in and 5 of them won't, but I'll take those 5 every day of the week.
That's right.
But he continues to play great defense. He's going to give you everything he's got, and he's become a great leader in our basketball team. And he's come much better in the locker room too, and that's even more bigger.
Because kind of struggled against Grambling, and all teams go through that in shooting.
Mm-hmm.
But Breon took over. He scored 32 points in that ball game. And like I said, 3-point shots, NBA 3-point shots or whatever. He's taking that shot, and he is just a really good basketball player. Would you say he's the leader on this team?
He's one of the leaders, yeah. The thing about this team is the reason why we're gelling like we are. They're all taking accountability. You know what I mean? No more complaining, no more none of that. We went through the tough spots of playing the schedule that we play. And now these guys, they believe like they can win every game. And I tell you what, the person who's grown up the most is PJ Bird.
Yeah.
He's the reason why we're playing as well as we are. The kid is 5th in the country in assists.
Mm-hmm.
He's starting to mature a little bit and taking that leadership role on as a point guard, and he's the reason why we're rolling right now.
And shoots 48% from downtown, too.
And he's very efficient. Not shooting a lot, but he shoots them when we need
Right.
him, and he's been making them.
Well, that's what you want from the point guard. You know, the top of the key kind of deal. I know it's moved back now with college basketball, but another guy, too, we can't get out without saying is Etienne. I mean, that guy is just unbelievable as well. You got another guy that averages right behind Breon Whitley, and that's pretty impressive. You got three big players there that are really good. Your starting five period is very good. And I noticed you got Terrell Williams now starting in the last few games, and that's pretty impressive. So, Coach, you win at home. Obviously, that's great. You've always been good at home. Getting the two big wins at Texas is pretty impressive. Texas Southern and Prairie View A&M on the road, winning in overtime at Texas Southern. Pretty impressive, Coach, to win. It's tough to win in the SWAC on the road, and you did that.
Well, we did. And our guys just went in there with the belief that we can, that we can get this done, and they're relentless. We've had some success lately at Texas Southern, but Prairie View, we've had a tough time at their spot. And to get a win there that we haven't had one in a long time was very impressive under the circumstances. But our guys are growing, and they just don't believe that they can lose right now. And the cohesiveness of this team is remarkable.
And you and I were also talking off air, Isaiah Rollins, which was impressive too. Okay, so he's big in the. It was 2 games ago. He was 5 for 5 from downtown.
Mm-hmm.
So you think he comes into this ball game, got a big head. I'm going to shoot like crazy, but he didn't. He was selective with his shots, and you said that's maturity, being a fifth-year senior.
That's you can't teach that.
All right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he came off the bench. I'm gonna tell you about character. Okay, I didn't play Isaiah Rollins against Texas Southern because at the time Drayshawn Allen was playing better, and I know what I can get out of Isaiah Rollins, but I need him to be real confident.
Right.
You're a senior, you're a fifth-year senior, play like it. You're the most experienced guy we got. He didn't complain, he didn't do nothing. He came back in the Prairie View game and played big.
Right.
Okay, the next game he scores 24, and then the last night, okay, you think that he's going to come out and shoot every shot as soon as he get in the game. Was very efficient, used the ball fake, got to a spot, just like a wily vet. And that's the beauty of our basketball team right now.
Right.
We're very experienced, and these guys know how to play, and they love playing with each other.
Yeah, I had the Advocate beat writer say, is that Rollins' career high? I said, he got this career high in the first half.
Yes.
Because I think his career high was 14. He got it in the first half, bro.
Yes, but I'm going to tell you what. Him and Terrell Williams, they're engineering majors, okay? So you know how hard it is to carry an engineering load in school and come play basketball.
Right.
So when school's in, they're zombies because they're up all night, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
But in between December when school's out and when school starts back, they're magnificent. And the good thing is Rollo has graduated, so he hadn't have to go through those. And then Terrell's schedule this last semester is a little lenient. So if we can keep those two playing the way at the level that they're playing at the rest of the season, we're going to be hard to beat.
Well, we got 2 tough road games going on, University of Arkansas, Pine Bluff, and Mississippi Valley State. The reason I say it's 2 home games, I haven't been to the new one at Valley State. I know it's a new gym there and what have you, but the Arkansas Pine Bluff game, it's like it's a gym that fans are on top of you, but in a way, on the goals, it's so far away like you're playing in the Superdome.
Exactly, because there's nothing back there.
There's nothing back there.
Especially on that one end.
And it always seems to be hot in there for some reason, stuffy in there.
Yeah.
So 2 tough road games coming up.
Well, we're looking forward to them. Both of them are going to be 2 tough contests. Both of them are playing pretty good right now. Arkansas Pine Bluff is playing pretty good. I watched them play the other night. But, we're looking forward to it. So we got to go in there and tighten up our bootstraps and go at it.
And 2 big games coming up January 28th. That's a Saturday, 5:30. Southern will take on Alcorn State and the Braves, and then Jackson State here on January 30th. Big games right there.
Well, every game is a big game. And I told you, this league is as tough as it's been in years and super competitive. And we're fortunate to be at the top right now. We just want to stay there.
But we want to see some. We want to see some people in those stands. We want to feel that F.G. Clark.
I'm telling you right now, Coach Banks said it, and he talked about a product. There's no way you can come in that mini dome and not leave there satisfied with an exciting basketball team, men and women.
Yeah,
we are one of the top mid-majors and one of the most entertaining basketball teams in all of college basketball.
No question about that, Coach. Good luck.
Appreciate it.
2 big games. We'll see you on next Saturday.
My man.
All right, we'll be back in a moment with Coach Carlos Funchess. Lady Jags, we're talking about that coming up right here as we continue with the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics right here from TJ Ribs on Acadia at I-10. Shrimptastic is the special. Come get you some. Back in a moment on Pelican Sports TV.
Competition for this house is fierce.
Relax. You got a team to help you out. Huddle up. You have a home buying edge. A verified approval from Rocket Mortgage verifies your income, credit, and assets all up front, putting you ahead of regular pre-approval and letting sellers know you're serious.
Let's do this.
Put it in.
When you need a competitive edge in a crowded market, Rocket can.
Not seeing a doctor puts you at a greater risk for such killers as stroke, cancer, high blood pressure, diabetes, and more. If you need a doctor, call All Late of the Lake Physician Group today. See a doctor. Don't pass on your health.
Ouch! You really hurt yourself. Did you know there's a health clinic right here on campus just for you and all Southern University employees? That's right. Care South Medical and Dental's SU Clinic is located in the nursing school building and is ready to give you the quality and compassionate care that Care South is known for. If you're at work and you're not feeling well, come see us. Care South cares.
I've been writing this code. All of them done they notice. I'm not joking. All my guys them know me. Since
Hey y'all, I'm Amanda Shaw. We all know Louisiana is as fun as all get out. So get out, take a road trip, and explore our state. Fill her up, then try a new restaurant that's as fun-loving as it is food-loving. Grab the family and take off for monumental adventures at our 21 state parks. Or take a magical minivan tour along our 19 scenic trails and byways. Louisiana's a trip. Take one today.
This is Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. Plan your road trip at LouisianaIsATrip.com.
We're connected to the collection.
Preparing a meal. It's a lot like preparing for a game. It involves hard work, the right plan, and attention to detail. Great food, that's our passion. A taste of Louisiana, handcrafted from scratch. Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Home, away, any game day. At Walk-Ons, we'll help you do game day right.
All right, welcome back, everybody, right here as we continue with the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. Right here in the house, we got Vanessa Jacobs, volleyball coach in the house. Give it up for Coach Vanessa Jacobs. Coach Crenshaw is not hiding behind one of the banners here tonight. He is here up front because his schedule got released, and he's ready to kick some behind this year. So Coach Crenshaw is in the house for baseball as well. Give it up for Coach Crenshaw.
Right.
And we got this man right here, Carlos Funches, in the house.
All right, Chris. Good
Lady
to be here.
Jags, I tell you what, congratulations. Half a game out of first place. Prairie View A&M at 5-1. Southern University comes in at 4-1. Prairie View beat Jackson State the other night. Pretty impressive victory for them. And with that, Southern University comes into this basketball game. Let's take a look at what's going on as you go right there. Still love Genovia Johnson, number 25. She is unbelievable, leading the team in scoring already. She had some time where she was off in the pre-conference slate, but she's coming back. She's unbelievable. Her motor never stops running.
It never stops, Chris. I mean, she does a great job bringing energy, and that's going to be every game. It's the same way in practice today. You know, I have to tell her to turn it down a little bit. Don't dive after that loose ball in practice. You know, save that for the game. But she brings a lot of energy, and she's one of the leaders on this team.
And I always say Amani McWayne could be a streaky shooter, but now it seems like she's getting more where she's hitting those outside shots, especially three-point shots, because one of the other nights we saw her there, she was like, 4 for 4, almost 5 for 5 from downtown?
She was 4 for 4 starting the game. I mean, she's at her confidence is at an all-time high.
Yeah.
I mean, if she gets a good look out there, she's going to knock it down most of the time. And unlike a lot of players, she doesn't mind shooting it from the corner. I mean, she loves shooting that corner three ball.
No question about that. Raven White looked like she was in control for that game against the Grambling State Tigers. Looked like she was a focal point of that. She kept getting a lot of those shots.
She did, and we went to her early in the second half to get an easy bucket and kind of get going. She's always going to be a defensive stopper. You know, she's a load down there. She can move. She's going to bang, and she doesn't mind getting physical.
And Tanisha Metcalf coming off the bench. I think last year you had Tanisha was starting, right? And then you had
Chloe
Fleming off the bench. Now you got it reversed this year. But when Tanisha, I mean, sometimes players excel when they come off the bench, and it looks like she comes off the bench. She's a good handle of the rock, and she can shoot as well. She was shooting from threes the other night.
She's a little better outside shooter than Chloe is, but you know, I look at them as one player. Actually, you know, they both going to play about 20 minutes a game. One night we might have both kids out on the court at the same time, but they do a great job, and they bring a lot of experience at that PG spot.
And number 4, Chloe Fleming's not afraid to get that left-handed layup amongst the Giants.
You know, both of those kids are lefties, so you know the team had to get used to playing with them. But Chloe's been here. This is her 4th year. Tanisha, this is her 3rd year. So, like I said, they bring a lot of experience. They know what we're looking for. We try to play with a lot of pace, you know, getting that basketball, pushing it up the court, and they understand the game.
What I like about Chloe, she's not afraid to take it down lows like we mentioned. If she finds a lane open, she's taking it. If she's around that elbow and you see a lane open, she's going to go lay it in.
I mean, she has A+ speed. I mean, she can get from point A to point B in a hurry. You know, that separates her from a lot of point guards in this league with her quickness. I mean, she's getting to the spot.
Yeah, I think you got 2 players that mirror each other, Aaliyah Fontenot and Diamond Hunter, number 0 and number 2. I mean, to me, they just mirror each other in their play.
You know, both of those young ladies can shoot the 3-ball. Diamond is a little better slasher than Aaliyah is, but you know, we use them to knock down their 3-ball and keep other teams honest instead of letting them crowd the paint.
And I'm liking Survivor Legions, too. She comes in and she gets some good quality medicine for you.
Survivor is going to be an excellent player. She's working on that 3-ball right now, but she can get to the paint with any of them. She's a true freshman. This time last year, she was playing high school basketball. We went to Texas this year, and she had, I think, 13 or 14 points against the number 10 team in the country.
Wow. And Taylor Williams is not afraid to mix it up with you either.
I mean, Taylor gives us a lot of length. She's a defensive stopper, transfer in from FAMU. Bethune-Cookman from last year, but she's going to be great for us coming down the stretch.
And I'm bragging about number 24, Morgan. If she keeps working at it, she's got great athletic skill. I mean, it's just unbelievable. When you see her even go for a ball out of bounds, you can see her athleticism just screams from her.
She does. I mean, I think she will continue to get better. She's kind of learning where her shot's going to come from right now and getting into the flow of the offense defensively. She's a really good player. She's long, she's athletic, and she can shoot the 3-ball.
Unbelievable defensive. I mean, I know how to start of the ball game, the first quarter, you're really into that big-time suffocating defense. Lay off a little bit towards the end of the first quarter, second quarter a little bit more. But in the third, but especially in the fourth quarter, you intensify it up again. But, Coach, it seemed like it was the whole way against Grambling State.
Well, that game was going to be really intense. They came in Grambling with a lot of intensity, and we needed to match that intensity. And we're a very deep team. I mean, I could go 12, 13 deep and not lose anything when I go to the bench. Sometimes we get even better. So we have to take advantage of those numbers.
Yeah, tell me about it, Deep. I mean, as a PA announcer, you want to say who's coming in for who, but when all 5 players come in to replace the starting 5, it's like blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's like fast.
I mean, we always
like a hockey game.
We tell our players, look, you don't have an excuse to be tired.
Right.
I mean, because we're going to be rolling fresh players in probably every 2 or 3 minutes. So go out, give it 100%. If you get winded a little bit, you have a sub coming in.
Right. And you're putting some players, plugging them down low, like Sonia Reed, number 14?
Yes, she's going to be a really good player. She's a sophomore this year. Unfortunately, she's playing behind the Money McWayne. Both of them are what we call stretch fours. The players that play that 4 position that can shoot the 3 ball. But she's going to be excellent. And she had some good games this year.
And Sky Castro, I think when she gets her footing underneath her, she's already given you quality minutes. She's getting, every time I've seen her this year so far, it looks like to me she's getting better and better.
She is. You know, when you get transfers in, whether it's a 4-year transfer or a junior college transfer, it usually takes about 15 to 16 games for them to just settle in and know what they're doing and know how to play with their teammates.
And Celeste Harrison, 32. Yeah. Another big one you can go to. You got 3 bigs on your team, but they can come in and obviously fill in for Raven White.
I mean, Zalise is 6'4". She's super athletic. She's getting better each and every day. She plays extremely hard. She's a hard matchup. These next few games, she's going to be big for us because we're going to play against some teams with size.
Right. Going to Pine Bluff and going to Mississippi Valley State, what are your thoughts about those 2 road games?
Well, I mean, it's going to be tough, especially Pine Bluff going into there because they have 2 bigs. They have Andrews Pete's sister. I would say little sister, but she's not. She's about 6'5" herself.
Wow.
But his younger sister, she's a really good player. And they had a Davenport kid who played at the University of Georgia last year, and she's an excellent player also. So they're going to have some size down there. She's about 6'4", 6'5". So we're going to have to play well. We're going to have to shoot the basketball well and play as a unit.
And back on the 28th, as we mentioned, the 28th, Alcorn State Lady Braves come into town. Ought to be a big game, big rivalry game, so please come on to that game. Fill up that arena. That is big for them. Coach, good luck on the road, brother.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it.
Coach Carlos Funchess right here on the program. When we come back, very big sponsorship to Southern University Athletics helps us do what we do. When we talk right here to Deshaun Julian Jones from the Southern University Bookstore. Back after this timeout on Pelican Sports TV.
I can't imagine a day without music. You go downtown, you can find some music. You come uptown, you can find some music. Monday night, they got music. Every night of the week, there's music somewhere. Baton Rouge is a place where it's easy to make friends, it's easy to hear some music, and it's easy to come back. We got the music, we got the food, and we got good people. So with that combination, you can't lose, right?
Yeah, but come to Louisiana. Legendary Import Group. Exceptional service and a rare collection. You'll discover the only distinctive auto for the legend in you. We are legendary.
I am legendary.
I'm Team Legendary.
I am legendary.
I am legendary.
Now that's legendary.
Stop by Legendary Import Group today, where our team is honored to serve you. We are legendary.
Legendary Import Group, the only place for legendary care.
The birth of legends are storied in this conference. We must never forget our rich history. We now turn our gaze to the future. The new legends will emerge. New heroes to arise. The Southwestern Athletic Conference. Be our history.
When the needs are evident, but the solutions are not, a well-calculated design steeped in hard-earned expertise is what we've built our reputation on. Go ahead, Ask us to prove it, because we'd love to. Performance is what drives us. It's how we foster a culture of expertise and informs our approach to complicated challenges. CSRS defines our client relationships by how we perform and the chemistry we build together, with a comprehensive, masterful integration of engineering and development, program management and disaster recovery, and as client advisors and planners. After more than 4 decades of careful, strategic growth, we have refined our multidisciplinary approach to encompass a diverse collection of services designed to revolutionize what it means to build a better community. Our legacy is easy to see. It's found in our projects, our people, and it's evident in the places our work has touched. And we've resolved to prove this legacy every single time. We are accelerators, trusted facilitators of public and private sectors, the force that imagines, designs, and builds the bedrock to propel tomorrow's stronger, smarter communities. Because what we do isn't about buildings or developments or infrastructure. It's about ensuring that the parts which are fragile in the communities we call home are carefully considered and thoughtfully redesigned to be stronger and smarter for the benefit of tomorrow. The proof of who we are is all around us. So go on, ask us to prove it, because we're ready to. CSRS, building stronger, smarter communities together.
All right, welcome back, everybody, right here to the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. I'm Chris Powers, right here from TJ Ribs on Acadian and I-10. Good to have Deshaun Julian Jones back on the show. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
Southern University, a bookstore. Now tell us your new role as unit manager. What is unit manager?
So I'm a multi-unit manager. I am now the store manager for this location in Baton Rouge and also in New Orleans.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That is awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you have to go back and forth very often?
Back and forth at least once a month to check on the store in New Orleans, but I'm mostly here in Baton Rouge.
And bookstores are always fun to go in. You got to get your books and what have you, but always there was some merchandise that you always saw that, man, you can't see anywhere else, and you brought some right here we're going to show here in just a moment. But let's talk about the corporate HBCU new initiative. What's that all about?
So our company decided to take a turn for the better for the HBCU schools, and we now have 44 schools within our region.
Oh, wow.
And they're all HBCUs, and we are one of those schools. So now they can focus more on the needs of HBCUs and, what they like the line of clothing and everything, and that's why I bought merchandise to show you guys.
And Southern fans, too, they buy. I mean, it's not just Southern fans. When you go to these games, we go to Texas and what have you, you see tons of merchandise booths out there. Let's see some of the stuff we can get at the Southern University bookstore. Right this. Look how nice this jacket is.
So this is actually a new vendor that we have, and this is a varsity jacket. This company is actually black-owned, so that's a good thing. So we've been bringing that in, and this is also from that exact same vendor.
Oh, wow. And it's got the Southern logo and the year that they started.
1880, and it's on the back.
Isn't that nice? And on the back, too? Oh, wow. Look how beautiful that is.
And then this is a beautiful crew neck sweater that we also have. This is our #1 seller. Can't keep these in a bookstore. So.
Oh, wow.
And with basketball season as hot as it is right now, we just got this in, and this is for the NBA HBCU Classic.
Oh, wow.
So this is a jogging set. It's sold separately.
And look at the logo right here on that, too.
And
the
it's
NBA
also on a
All-Star
hoodie.
Weekend. Isn't that nice? Look how nice that is. That is gorgeous. And it's got the logo, the Jazz logo, because that's where it's going to be in Utah.
Yep.
That is beautiful.
And this can be purchased online as well. So don't forget about the bookstore website at SUBRshop.com. And you can shop there 24/7.
That is awesome. Y'all get so great of stuff. That is beautiful.
And we do have a new item that's out right now. This is our Spike Lee line that we just bought out. We have socks right now and the hoodie. And then we have a lot of the pins that represent a lot of the logos from Spike Lee.
Wow. And, of course, with all of this going on, all these nice students can see this. First week of school, I know you're pretty busy right now.
Yes. very busy. So right now it's back to school. Our first most important thing is making sure the students are receiving their textbooks. And we do have a program, we partner with the university where their books are included now in their tuition. So they get their ebooks.
Oh, wow.
And their actual physical books for any ebooks that we cannot get.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Is there still used books and all that stuff you can do?
We do. The physical books that they do have, they are used books mostly, and they are rentals, so they have to return them at the end of the semester.
Right, okay.
But there's only one. It's a flat fee for them to pay.
Okay. Because you used to have to highlight them and all that stuff.
You can
It's
still
before
do that.
computers came in.
Yep,
Before,
you still can do that.
Jesus and I went to school together. It seems like. But yeah, so that's pretty neat. And you guys get the best merchandise. That is gorgeous.
And it's getting better.
Yeah, you
With
saw
us-
everybody's face when they went nuts with that NBA All-Star Weekend. I'm assuming you guys are going to sell out of that.
I believe so, because the basketball team already have dibs.
Really?
Yeah.
Look,
so I'm excited about that.
That's pretty nice. That is very nice. Again, so you can get it online. Tell us the online site.
That's SUBRshop.com. Remember, it's 24/7, and we also do have a Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter.
So you're already a part of Southern University. Why sponsor the athletic program like you do? And you've been doing for years. You and I have talked about this before.
So, I mean, it's a no-brainer. The fans are our number one customer next after our students. So why not be a part with athletics when we can have the first, visual with athletics setting up at the games and everything, and the only vendor on campus? It just makes sense.
Right. Now, I've had someone ask me this. Now, you have a vending right there booth for football games. Is there going to be any for basketball coming up?
So we set up for basketball games, and we've already been present.
Oh, cool.
Sales have been amazing. We also set up for baseball games. We still haven't quite figured out where to set up at for softball and soccer, but we're planning to do that in the future.
Okay. And for basketball, where are you guys set up at?
We set up in the arena right by the concession stand.
Right by the concession stand, so in the portals. Okay, good
Yes.
deal. Well, as always, great to have you here, Mr. Sean.
Good seeing
You
you.
do a great job. Thank you for supporting Southern University Athletics. And I thought this was going to be the winner right here with this, but when I saw that warm-up suit, NBA All-Star Weekend, that's pretty impressive. You have some beautiful stuff. This is great stuff. I go in there and spend $1 million.
You would?
I would.
Well, come on down.
All right, Mr. Sean, Julian Jones Bookstore, right here, of course, multi-unit manager. Congratulations on your new title, by the way.
Thank you.
We know you're going to do a super job. Give it up for her right there. That's unbelievable. And get your merchandise, whether online or get it right there in the bookstore. Look at that. That is gorgeous. That is a beautiful emblem right there. All right, we'll be back with Coach Banks returning right here, the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. Back in a moment on Pelican Sports TV. Good job. Good job.
We're a nation of hardworking Americans, and businesses will always be the lifeline of this great country. As a business owner, you understand the importance of your reputation. In times of uncertainty, you need a real lawyer who's serious about protecting you and your business. You need a problem solver. You need the law firm of Clayton and Fouger. Tony Clayton is a proven trial lawyer. He'll defend you and your business to the fullest extent of the law. Protect your investment and call the law firm of Clayton and Fouger today.
Preparing a meal. It's a lot like preparing for a game. It involves hard work, the right plan, and attention to detail. Great food, that's our passion. A taste of Louisiana, handcrafted from scratch. Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Home, away, any game day. At Walk-Ons, we'll help you do game day right.
Sometimes the best defense is a good offense. And when it comes to healthcare, take charge and go see a doctor. The longer you wait, the worse it may get. If you need a doctor, call Our Lady of the Lake Physician Group today. Come on, don't pass on your health.
Hi, my name is Bryson Armstrong. I'm a freshman animal science pre-vet major at the Southern University. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I am the recipient of the Dr. George E. Robinson Jr. Endowed Scholarship. Now think about this. The study of agriculture is regarded as the first and longest standing college within the Southern University system.
Speed up your winnings and play Quick Sixes from the lottery. Win up to $6,000. Hit the winning shot and pick up Money Shot. Win up to $10,000. Feeling lucky? Then play Lucky 7. 15 chances to win. Top prize, $77,777. Play all 3 new scratch-offs from the lottery, giving you a reason to smile.
We're connected to the collection.
It's game day. A day that should be spent in the living room, not the kitchen. So next game, you just worry about the score. Because we've got the food covered. With hand-battered, cooked-to-order, always fresh, never, ever frozen chicken fingers. Craveable cane sauce. Crispy crinkle-cut fries, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Official chicken of Southern University.
Competition for this house is fierce.
Relax. You got a team to help you out. Huddle up. You have a home buying edge. A verified approval from Rocket Mortgage verifies your income, credit, and assets all up front, putting you ahead of regular pre-approval and letting sellers know you're serious.
Let's do this.
Put it in.
When you need a competitive edge in a crowded market, Rocket can.
That duck is fired up.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Right here, Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. Got a couple of big things to announce. Of course, not only you have the Shrimp-tastic for $20.99, but you have the TJ Ribs Big Cat Special for $8. Big Cat Hurricane, by the way.
Have you ever had that hurricane?
No, I have not, actually. I'm afraid what I'd say on the show if I actually had the hurricane.
I think that table that I had a couple of times.
Couple of hurricanes?
Look like they had one tonight.
Yeah.
Way back they are.
I like it. I like it. All right, got some updates on some schedule and season tickets. Baseball released their schedule this week. They're playing 3 ranked teams. Season tickets are on sale right now at the Southern University Ticket Office for $90. Softball released their schedule this week. They're playing 3 ranked teams as well. Season tickets are on sale for $50. Tennis schedule will be released very soon. Also, football. The schedule will be released next week, or actually the next show. That's 2 weeks from tonight, February 1st. The football schedule for 2023 will be announced right here on this show.
Right here. Get it hot off the press right here.
Right off the press. And we're going to have a big crowd because it is recruiting day for football. All the football, the coaches will be here and what have you. So we're going to be able to see all the players we've got coming to Southern University.
Yeah, so the badge that we used to have on campus is relocating right here at TJ Ribs. And so they're going to talk about all the recruits and all the expectations, the 3-star and the 5-stars and the transfers they have signed. So you'll get it first right here.
That's right. And then also, too, we want to remind you the Jagathon, March 24th. Save that date. You don't want to forget that date. All right.
Yeah,
what do we have right here?
That's a big date, the 24th. That's a big fundraiser for us, y'all. We're always trying to get that $100,000 mark. So
that's right.
Bank it and tell a friend and tell a friend.
All right. What is this for right here?
I want to say we have tickets for ourselves. That's for the next game as far as basketball goes.
All right. Cool deal. Connor Rowe. If you're still in the deal, congratulations. You are the winner. I
think we had some outfits, some clothes as well.
Some outfits, clothes. All right. Some of those nice clothes that we saw from the bookstore.
What the Denise rankings at? Okay.
All right. So winner of the bookstore.
Oh, my goodness.
Those things, rather clothing.
Oh, my
Chris
goodness.
Powers, good night. Ray Doyle.
Ray Doyle, there he is. The Doyle family.
Yep, that's it. Congratulations. All right, with that, awesome deal. All right, so, Coach, obviously some big things going on, spring scheduling going on, all that kind of good stuff just about in the works. We got basketball going on. We need people in those stands. Coming up on the next game, which will be on Saturday, January 28th. It's Southern University against the Alcorn State Braves. It's coaches versus cancer.
Yeah, so, that's an annual event with the NCAA where all coaches wear their sneakers. There used to be suits, but look like they don't wear suits anymore, right?
No.
And so they're being they finest footwear, those sneakers. And so we're inviting everyone out, and we'll be doing some things around coaches versus cancer on that Saturday.
No question about that. Then on Monday, January the 30th, Southern University will take on Jackson State. Ladies begin at 5:30, and that's going to be Greek night. That's always fun to see them always dancing on the court and what have you. That's always fun. And with that being as well, that men's game is going to be on ESPN.
Yeah, just got picked up, I believe, right? Yeah, that game just got picked up. So obviously, they must think it's going to be a big game.
Yeah, that's right.
But we need to take the big game out of it and just let it be a game and take advantage of it, right? But Greek night, I think, you can call it's not just for on campus, the undergrads, but this is for grad chapters as well. And we have ticket prices at a discounted rate for them. And so they can call the ticket office and get that information, 225-771-3171. Obviously, you can get in touch with Marlon Hollins right here in the building right now. You can reach him by email on our social media platforms, and he can discuss those things with you. So we're looking to have a big presence by the Greeks on Monday.
No question about that. Baseball and softball, we talked about that. Season tickets are on sale. It's so relaxing to watch that sport. It's unbelievable, both softball and baseball. Baseball trying to look, last year they came within a smidget of being in the NCAA tournament for the third year in a row.
Yeah.
Going to be some good baseball right there at the stadium.
We in our league, we lead attendance as in our league as relates to baseball.
It's that PA guy announcer.
It's that PA. That's that guy out there that sound with the sweet voice, the angelic voice.
That called the game one time in the seventh inning. Game over. Good night. I was like,
but we need to make sure that we continue to add to that, right? And I'm looking for season ticket holders. I know we have a lot of walk up, but we need to become season ticket holders, and now also that we're starting to build up our softball program. Coach Brittany Williams is doing a great job. This will be our second year, and we're excited about it, and we're starting to charge for that event. We're beautifying that field as well, so we're excited about it, and I need people to get involved with it and come support those young ladies as well.
Yeah, definitely. It's fun to watch a softball game. There's no question about that, and you got to go by and see that big time. The softball stadium looks great. You got a new sprinkler system out there.
Yeah.
Make that field look nice.
We're going to continue to do a lot of work, and that's at all our facilities. But we had to come in and this person don't want me to call names, but I'm thankful for them to come in and help us give funds and raise funds to help us. We had to put an irrigation system in there that was needed to keep that field updated and keep it in great shape for the ladies. So I'm excited that we got that done as well.
Yeah, when you're the athletic department, when you've got Jonah, the manager, coming to serve you right here in front of everybody. What do we got, brother?
We got 20 shrimp for $19.95. It's a house recipe barbecue butter drizzled all over with some mashed potatoes as well. It's real good stuff. You could say shrimp-tastic.
The shrimp-tastic.
This the healthy version, right? They're not fried, right?
There you go. Jonah, thank you, brother, for always, man. We always have fun here.
Good.
Next week, you don't want to miss the show right here. It is the football signing show. That's right. The next show, February 1st.
Very, very first.
The next big show is going to be big, and it's going to be right here as we'll have the announcement of who the recruits are coming in at Southern University football. We'll have Coach here with us. We'll be talking, and we will find out who we're playing in 2023 football. The football schedule released right here live on the show.
Yeah, it's going to be great, and we're looking forward to it. Obviously, football got started today, right?
Yep, that's right.
It's in the weight room at it today, and I know we got all our sports going on. Busy time for us. We're excited about it. We're gonna go win in 23, y'all.
Have a great one. We'll see you next time.